Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Feel Good Fridays. Coming live straight at you from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, it's your hosts, Paulie and Bags.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Feel Good Fridays. I'm Paulie.
I'm Bags.
And today we're going to talk about developing your replacement. Why is that important, Bags, right? So I think it's really important to develop your replacement. Why? Because obviously you're not going to be around forever, right? And I want you to...
That'd be nice if we were.
Right? And I want you to take yourself back to a time where you took over a new role that you were unfamiliar with, or started in a new company that you didn't, know the culture, or know your routine, or know what it was going to be. You want to get your replacement prepared for that next role, so that when they get into that role, they don't skip a beat. They know what's expected of them on a daily, weekly basis. And when we look at, how do we do some of these things? Why don't you talk us through how can we do some of these things?
Well, that's a great example, because you think about a team, getting in leadership when you move up, you think it'll be just what you're doing right now, but then when you get into the role, you're like, holy smokes, like a deer in headlights. Time is you get to work at 8, it's 6 o'clock before you know it. I didn't even do anything today, So how do you help prepare your replacement to not go through those same emotions, feelings, and get them to be proactive instead of being reactive and just trying to build it all? So it's great, Paul. And some of the ways how we can do that is by identifying people you work with that might show actions that they're doing, or maybe you have conversations with them. Hey, you know what, Bags? I want to take over your role someday. Perfect. Let me help work with you, right? Let me kind of help you get to where you need to be. And you can do a lot of stretch assignments with them. And say, hey, listen.
That's big there. That's big.
You do some of those things. And you don't want to make them all the easy, fun things. I have to do a few fun things, but put them in positions where maybe they're a leader amongst their peers, right? So they're already taking that action on how to talk to them and not just be peer-to-peer, but be a leader within their group. So those are some of the ways you want to do it, and how you can do it. So that way, once a day you either get promoted or, you retire or whatever it might be, that person taking over is going to be like, I got this.
Yep.
No,
spot on. Those are great things that you can do to help prepare your replacement there. So I think another thing too is you got to be a champion of their development. And what do I mean by that? I mean, ask them on a monthly basis, how's your development going? What have you done to develop yourself this month, right? And if you do that every single month, it kind of, they always say 51% of your development is owned by yourself.
Yep.
So it kind of encourages that behavior and helps them, it forces them really to develop themselves at some point throughout the month. So I think that's really important too.
Yeah, you're engaging with them, and you're showing that you believe in them. You're investing in them, and hopefully that person wants to continue to stay and work there because they feel like they're accomplishing something bigger than just where they are today. There's a future for them, right? So, great points, Paulie.
Absolutely. So, what are we getting into next week?
Oh, we're going to be getting into leading under pressure. Not fun, my friends, but it can be done with the right attitude and effort. So.
Absolutely. And that's a wrap for us today. If you missed any of our previous podcasts, be sure to search us on YouTube at Feel Good Fridays Podcast. Like, subscribe, show your support, and we want to hear from you. In the comments, let us know how you develop your replacement. With that being said, it's a wrap. And as always, take care.
Brush your hair.
Thank you for tuning in to Feel Good Fridays. If you want to stay up to date with our podcast releases and upcoming material, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel. I'll wait. You didn't do it yet. Go ahead. I'm still waiting. Could you do it? Definitely check us out on our TikTok for special announcements and possible giveaways. Both can be found by searching at Feel Good Fridays Podcast. Thank you, and make it a great day.